So it's a pleasure to be with you to discuss the role of genomic medicines in improving the lives of persons living with rare diseases. HKGI is proud to co-host this landmark International Genomic Medicine Symposium with the Hong Kong Genome Institute. Bringing global experts here in Hong Kong show our shared ambition to accelerate the benefits of genomic medicines and ensure they reach every person living with a rare disease. This moment is especially meaningful for HKGI as we set up and host the Lancet Commission on Rare Diseases, and tomorrow the Commission will meet for the second time in person here in Hong Kong in Science Park, thanks to the generous support of Hong Kong Genome Institute. This partnership highlights Hong Kong growing leadership in genomic medicine and rare disease collaboration. Thank you. Today, my presentation will certainly be the less scientific of all presentations today, but actually it bridged well with the main outcome of the discussion this morning, which highlighted the importance of patient-centered approach, international collaboration, and the need of translation of genomic medicine progress into policy. And here, what I will cover today. First, a quick overview of Rare Disease International and the role we play globally. Second, HKGI perspective on genomic medicines and why it's transformative for persons living with rare diseases. And lastly, we will look quickly on the challenges and opportunities ahead for genomic medicine being integrated into health systems around the world. So Rare Disease International is the global alliance of persons living with a rare disease and their families. We represent people across all countries and all rare diseases, advocating for visibility, recognition, and equitable access to care. Oops, I haven't finished. Our mission is to ensure that the needs of persons living with rare disease are included in global health discussion and decisions. Today, HKGI brings together over more than 100 member organizations. These include national and regional rare disease alliances, international federation, and organizations for ultra-rare diseases and single condition groups. We also work with NGOs to support the rare disease community, and so our network is active in more than 150 countries across the 6 continents, and it's giving us a unique global vantage point. In addition to our membership, HKGI is proud to have built a strong ecosystem of more than 30 committed partners. These partners invest their time, resources, and expertise to support our work and advance global priorities with us. HKGI role then is to connect all parts of the rare disease ecosystem, patients, policymakers, researchers, clinicians, and pharmaceutical and diagnosis companies. So through this global platform, we really help to strengthen and empower the entire community. So what is the unique role of HKGI? HKGI plays a unique role in the global rare disease landscape because our reach across continents and is also across our diverse membership. So we are able to gather insight from communities that are often underrepresented. And we work to ensure that this voice are heard at global level, particularly in policy, development, in international health agenda, and collaboration across countries and diverse partners. So our strength lies not just in advocacy, but in building bridges between the global institution and the lived reality of people with rare diseases. Now, to the point of the genomic medicines and what does it mean for persons living with rare diseases? As you know, there are over 300 million persons living with rare disease worldwide, and about 70% of those conditions are genetic. So the genomic medicine is a turning point. you all know here that it's enabled deeper understanding of the disease and create new possibility for diagnosis, treatment, and care. But for family, really, who have lived in uncertainty for years, genomics open new doors. Very briefly, you all know, I'm sure here, the diagnosis odyssey. So many families face a long diagnostic journey. It's between 6 to 7 years before getting a diagnosis. And it involves repeated consultation, referrals, and very often misdiagnosed and undiagnosed as well still. So genomic sequencing can dramatically change this and shorten this odyssey. It transforms care from trial and error to evidence-based decision-making, giving family answers much sooner. I'm not going to expand on that because I think the audience is very aware about what genomic medicine enables. But why it matters for families, receiving a diagnosis provides clarity and understanding. It offers direction in terms of management and care, and I would like to refer to the previous talk from Dr. Ma that really highlighted the role also of the patient in the journey to establish also the diagnosis. And most importantly, it brings hope. Hope for care, for treatment option, for research progress, and a better future. However, we must acknowledge that those inequities exist still. Access to sequencing remains limited in many regions. Populations from low-resource settings are underrepresented in genomic datasets. And systems are often fragmented, preventing patients from benefiting fully from genomic. So if we do not act, these gaps will grow. Globally, genomic medicine is shifting from research program into routine clinical practice. I mean, the presentation this morning was extremely meaningful on this. Countries are indeed investing in national genomic infrastructure and improving international cooperation. I just came back from Cairo with the Minister of Health, and they are really looking at how to strengthen their genomic infrastructure and increase genomic testing. So even in low and middle income setting, we really see that willingness at a very high level. To make genomic more equitable, we must prioritize diversity in data set, ethical and transparent data sharing, it has been mentioned during the discussion this morning, and increase global capacity building, and have supportive policy framework. And it's Dr. Zhang actually that's stress on that even if the science is progressing, there are still some delay in having this translated into policy. So we have opportunities ahead, very quickly. So there are real opportunities, faster and more accurate diagnoses, improved care pathways, strong evidence research and drug development, and improved quality of life for families. So clearly, we all convinced generic medicine gives us a real chance to transform the rare disease landscape. But to achieve this, we need a shared global mission. Shared data, shared standard, and shared purpose, and most importantly, shared policy framework. So rare diseases, as we all know, transcend borders, and so we must be the solution, and this gathering is really very encouraging. So I was talking earlier about how to translate the genomic medicine progress into policy to ensure that it has really an impact. It's integrated into healthcare system and it has an impact on patients. And I would like to say that we have a unique opportunity since the adoption of the World Health Assembly resolution this year that recognizes the need for early diagnosis and equitable care, that puts rare disease as a global health priority, and that mandate the World Health Organization to develop a global action plan on rare diseases. That global action plan will be developed in consultation with every stakeholders, and it will be an opportunity to integrate genomic medicine into that plan and to create a framework for action. And most importantly, as we mentioned earlier, and as the several commissioners spoke this morning, commissioner of the Lancet Commission, the Lancet Commission has been established actually to address the challenges of rare diseases and to come with new solutions, new data, to inform the policymakers and every relevant stakeholder, and notably to be integrated into the global action plan on rare disease that is going to be developed. So again, I'm really thankful of the support of the Hong Kong Genome Institute to have hosted the Lancet Commission meeting tomorrow. And just very quickly, here are our very famous commissioners. The co-chair are Dr. Kim Boycott and Dr. Giuliani that presented today. So we're very eager. We'll certainly have the report that will be published in early 2027 if we are successful in our meeting tomorrow. So again, thank you all. To just close on the message, very simple. Every genome is a person. Every diagnosis changes life. And genomic medicine, when shared equitably, can drive global health equity. So thank you all.